Good evening everyone and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. It's Monday today, so we can start flying again. So again, welcome to the stream. So today we fly from Saudi Arabia to Egypt, and we do that with this nice livery or nice airplane, the FENIX A320, yeah, the 200 version from FENIX. So this is the livery, so very nice. The airport is very standard. There is no freeware or payware for this location or this airport, so we need to do it with just a standard one. I see that Ben is here. Ben, hallo, welkom to the stream. En ik hoop dat je een hele goede weekend hebt gehad. Also Eddie is here, hello. And Ivan Pro Gamer is also here. And welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well and that you had a wonderful weekend and also today. So it's evening for us here in Europe. In other parts of the world it's afternoon or already night. So first things first, here's the webcam, that's me, and then we can start with preparing the aircraft. Don't do a tour of the airport right now, because otherwise my jetway will break, so we do that after. Today we have a flight of 1 hour and 34 minutes. It's not that long. We just try to keep it a little bit shorter than usual. And then we also have our flight plan. I will show that in 1 second. And so here is a navigraph. So from the bottom to the top we fly today pretty much a straight line. So and that is it for today. And then we can continue with preparing the aircraft. Good night, welcome to the stream as well. Hope you are doing fine and that you also had a great weekend. So welcome mate. So let's jump into the airplane. So and jetway is already connected, and then we have also a look air tool, and that will prepare.
Cabin crew, prepare for boarding.
So we prepare for boarding, and then we check our passengers today. 125. The cargo is 3,208, and the fuel that we need is 9,374 kilograms. Red Hots, if I pronounce that correctly, welcome to the stream, and I hope you are doing fine as well. So do I recommend this FENIX A320? Sure, I do. It's a nice airplane. It's one of the best airplanes that you can have. But if you need to choose between the PMDG 737 and the FENIX, it's a difficult choice. I will say both, but on its own it's a very nice aircraft actually. Also the fly-by-wire is a very nice one, and but that is a free one. You have no cabin, and it just depends what you want. But I'm very happy with this aircraft. It's not that pricey if you compare it with other aircraft. So, and I like it. We will do a cabin tour after, and then you can see it has the nicest cabin so far in the simulator. Yeah, better than the PMDG and any other aircraft actually from this type. Red Hot, thanks. No problem mate, no problem. So we will load the aircraft right now. I hope it's working, because the app was not loading, so I needed to do it manually. So we hope that it's working. So we are boarding. Et voila. So the cargo is getting in, passengers as well, and then also fuel is going in, so that's a good thing. And then we can prepare the aircraft. We start with external power, and then battery 1 and 2, the fuel pumps, and then also the adhere 1, 2 and 3. There is also an update coming from PMDG. We will talk later about that. So it's great news. And then we can turn on some emergency lights, nav light and beacon light. And that's it for now. And then we go to the flight plan. So we go to init page, request, and then we wait for that. And then we can put in our cruising altitude. That's 36,000 feet, so flight level 360. And then cost index will be, let me check, 5. And then we have also our flight number, and that's Nike India Alpha, and then 214. So that's it. We also need to align this, so we do that immediately. Confirm. So that is that. And then we can also go to the flight plan. We just ask where we need to start, and we wait for that.
With Yankee request taxi for takeoff north departure.
NILE bird 1123 taxi 2 and hold short of runway 10 via taxiway Alpha.
So departure 10.
One when ready.
And as you can see, we have nothing here. Also a SimBrief gives me an error for runway uniform Lima 300, so something is wrong with that. So we will depart runway 10. So we select no sit, and there we go. And then we go to our destination airport, arrival, and we don't have ILS today, so it will be 3 to left, so that's airnav. And also a no star. And then we insert that as well. We have a discount here, we will clear that. And there we go. We insert, and then we check. And then we have another discount here as well. And then we clear that as well. So there we go. Flight plan is in. And then we check. So we make a big turn here. And then we continue. And then we have a, yeah, it seems to be good. Not that way much waypoints today. So then we go to the init page again, and then block fuel for today. That's 9.4. That's 1/4 too much, and then the rest we will do after. So QNH is 1000. Cruising altitude is 36,000 feet. And with this plane it goes so quickly. We turn this on. And also here. We put a radar on. It's not working yet. That will come in after Sim Update 10. So that's for next month. And transponder can be set. And voila. And then we just need to wait until all the passengers are on board and also cargo and fuel.
سيدتي وسادتي، معكم كابتن الطائرة. أحييكم بالأصالة عن نفسي ونيابة عن طاقم الملاحة والضيافة، ونتمنى لكم رحلة سعيدة على متن طائرة مصر للطيران. نرجو من حضراتكم الانتباه لطاقم الضيافة المكلف بشرح وسائل الأمان المتوفرة في الطائرة. شكرا.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome you on board our... For your safety, please fasten your seatbelts, adjust your seats to an upright position, and close your tray tables. May we remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. We wish you a pleasant flight. Thank you.
And John Roberto, come sta? I'm fine, thank you very much. Hope you are doing fine as well. Good night. Why did you push the LS button? I always push those buttons. It's actually no idea. Is this PAX? No, this is a Look Air tool. You have also another tool now for free that gives announcements. I've not loaded it yet. Maybe I can do it later. Good night. You should push the CSTR button. Alright. And where is that located? I actually don't know. Oh, this button. Oh, okay. And actually, what do that button? I never used that button actually. So if you can tell me what that button does. So 47 people on board. Still need to wait. So actually it takes 21 minutes, it says, on both sides. Okay. I never used that button before. But we learn every single stream, we learn something. Also auto throttle or auto thrust, I cannot disconnect by button. I don't know why that is. I was checking today. In all other planes it's working. In this plane it's not working, so I don't know how I need to bind it. Normal binding key is yeah, for all other planes it's working, not for this one, so I don't know what I need to change for this plane. So for now, before I land, I need to push it just with my mouse. I hope I don't forget that. So in the meantime we can do a cabin tour for the people that are curious about this plane. So this is the cabin. This is the nicest cabin I've seen so far for an airliner. So it's actually nicer than the PMDG. But PMDG will be updated. Next update will not be the cabin, I believe. There are other things, also the 600 is coming, and maybe this week. So for the people that are waiting for the 737-600, waiting is almost over. Knight, it shows a flight plan constraint on the nav display. Altitude, level, speed, or UTC. Okay. Now check that. Also for this plane you have already some free paint jobs that also include cabin, so they have other colors in the cabin as well, so very nice to see that. And we go back here, and then we will close the door as well. And there we go, and then we can take a seat again. Okay, I see. So that is what you mean. No, right. Thank you very much, Knight. I didn't know that, so I learned something. Very nice. Oopsie boopsie. Thank you. So, in the meantime, we have 74 passengers, and cargo is loaded, and fuel is loaded up as well. There we go. So, in the meantime, we can go to ground service, and we can remove the shocks and the cones. So, there we go. We check everything again, because I have a feeling I forgot something. So this week we have a few different planes that we already flew before, but yeah, we have a mixed week today, this week, because today we fly the FENIX, tomorrow we fly the British Aerospace 146 from Just Flight, and then we fly the Headwind A330. We also fly the Flyby A320, and then the last one is the PMDG 737-700 again. So I wanted to do another one, but I'm not familiar with that plane, which is a very smaller plane, but yeah, there are some things are not clear for now, so we will try to find out. And then also this week, the release of the PMDG 737-600. So who is waiting for that plane? Let me know in chat who is waiting for the 600 series. Because it's pretty much the same as the 700, I believe. So, and also the 800 will come in August. So in the meantime we can show outside. The jetway will break if I come back, so if we go to the drone cam, the jetway will most likely break. As you can see, it's still okay now, but this is the standard airport that comes with the simulator. As you can see, we have just a terminal here, and there is the parking spot. Is everything is empty here. Just on the other side we have another building, and then actually that is it. So no payware that I found, or no freeware that I found, so it's a bit of a bummer. Also our destination airport is the same, no payware or freeware, at least not that I aware of. And it seems that our jetway is still okay. It's just that if I go too far away from the airport, then we get some problems with that. The night for the LS button, you use it when you catch the glide slope upon your approach. It stands for landing system and mainly used in ILS landings. Alright, that's on number 2 today. Thank you very much, mate. Alright. That's actually always, I always turn that on when I start up the aircraft. Actually, when I prepare it, it's always on with me. You can see all my other streams I did always the same, just because I thought it was needed. But okay, thanks for the explanation. So we are a little bit wiser again. And then we check again our mass and balance. 106, we are almost there, and then we can continue with preparation, and then we can get out of here. So like I said already, 1 hour and 34 minutes without issues. I don't know if this is working. I actually also don't know why this is. I have no clue. So 15 people to go, and then we can do what we want. So we will prepare also our aircraft, our pushback, and then is that done as well? If you have too much noise of the wind here in my microphone, let me know, then I will do something about it. It's still pretty hot here, and the window is open, so, and sometimes there is a lot of wind, so it can make some noise in the microphone. So pushback is planned. In the night it is okay. Okay, thank you, mate. I really appreciate it that you tell me some things that I didn't know, so I just need to remember now. Because this is the only time I fly the FENIX this week, but we have the headwind, and it will be the same, and also the flower wire, so that will be the same as well. So we have 3 opportunities, or 2 other opportunities to use it, I believe. Now you know it, most welcome. Thank you, mate. So 121, we are almost there, and then we'll go back to the init page. And I hope I have a decent landing today, because sometimes with the FENIX is a bit tricky. So I need to turn off the auto thrust or auto throttle on time manually. So jetway is disconnecting, boarding is complete, and then we go to the second page. Here we need to go. So runway 10, and then we load this. We just need to turn the packs on, and there we go. Temperature is 32 degrees Celsius, and then we need to calculate, and then it will. Okay, we are pretty heavy today, it seems. So 66.4 and 28.0, that's what we need. So we go to the second page here, 66.4, 66.4/28.0. Let me check if it's correct. Yes. Okay. So we put that in, and then it calculates. And then we can go to the performance page, and then flaps will be 1/up and 0.1. We put that in. Flag stamp is 58. And there we go. And then V speeds and 147 2 times and 149. So 147 for V1, 147 for VR, and then 149 for a V2. We get a message here. I think that's not a good sign. So we clear that. Okay, everything is set. Then we can start APU. And I always need to click 3 times on this. I don't know if that is normal. Oh, and now when I say it, I need to just click 1 time. So we can also put a no smoking sign, seatbelt sign on. And then APU is starting. So we just wait for that, and then we can continue. Knight, you should wait 3 seconds to push that button. Yeah, I never wait 3 seconds for that. Maybe that's the reason. But mostly I need to click 3 times on it, 2 or 3 times, and then before it goes on. Now it was just from the first time, but also good to know that I need to wait 3 seconds. Thank you very much, mate. So APU bleed on. So APU is started, and then we can get rid from external power. So we go back here, ground service, and then GPU out. Alright, so we are ready for pushback. So we do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Egypt Air. For your safety and comfort,
The wrong
please
company,
pay attention to the following safety instructions. If you have a carry-on baggage, stow it under the seat in front of you, or securely place it in the overhead bin. Exits and aisles must be kept clear from baggage during the whole flight. Whenever
So
the
we start,
seatbelt sign is
ignition.
on, your seatbelt must be securely fastened. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal end into the buckle
And then we can do our pushback.
and pull the strap to tighten it.
And then we
To
start
open
engine
seatbelt,
number 2
lift
as
up
well.
the buckle flap. To ensure your safety, seatbelt should be fastened at all times and visible to cabin crew in case you're sleeping.
So
For
engine number
business
2
class,
is
the
starting.
shoulder strap should be fastened during takeoff and landing. We would like to remind you that all Egypt Air flights are non-smoking, including electronic cigarettes. Smoking is prohibited in all areas of the aircraft. Toilets are fitted with smoke detectors. Tampering with a smoke detector or non-adherence to these instructions is a criminal offense under national law and international civil aviation regulations. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft, which are clearly marked. Please keep in mind your nearest emergency exit might be behind you. In the event of an emergency, the path to the exits will be illuminated. Instructions on how to open the exits can be found on each exit. In case of using slides for emergency evacuation, please remember to remove your footwear. If there's a sudden change in cabin pressure, your oxygen
Engine number
mask
2
will drop
available,
down automatically in
so
front of
engine
you.
number 1 can
While
start.
remaining seated with your seatbelt fastened, pull the mask down or pull the red flag, then pull the mask. Put the mask over your nose and mouth. Breathe normally and slip the band over your head. Pull the loose end to adjust the mask to your face. Breathe normally until we announce it can be removed. Remember to put your mask on first before helping others. Your life vest is here or here. When instructed by cabin crew, remove the vest from its container. Place it over your head. Bring the tape around your waist and fasten it in front, pulling it firmly to secure. Inflate your life vest by pulling the red toggles or manually inflate it by blowing into the red tubes. You can activate the light by pulling down the tab in front.
Pushback is
The
done.
light will
Parking
only
brake
illuminate in
set.
water. If your vest does not have a tab, the light will automatically illuminate in water. Your life vest should only
And then we
be
wait for
inflated
engine
as you
number
leave
1.
the aircraft door.
Brake fans can come on.
Life vests for infants will be distributed
So
by cabin
engine number
crew.
1 is
For
available.
everyone's safety,
Ignition
all
off.
passengers are required to comply with the cabin crew instructions.
And then we
all
can also
posted
turn on
placards
taxi
and illuminated
lights,
information
APU
signs
bleed
located
off.
throughout the cabin. In
And
case of
APU off
emergency,
as well.
adopt the brace position as shown on the screen. The safety instructions card is located in your seat pocket. Please take a moment to read it before takeoff. All electronic devices must be switched off or set to flight mode and stored safely for
We set
takeoff
flaps
and
to
landing.
1.
If you drop an electronic device inside the
And we
seat,
can start our
avoid moving the seat
taxi.
and call a cabin crew member for assistance.
Parking
To
brake
start
off.
our flight, make sure your
And there we
seatbelt
go.
is securely fastened, the seat back is fully upright, and handset, footrest, and tray table are folded away, and window shades are fully open. The cabin crew will now move around to do a final cabin check for takeoff. As we are here to make your flight safe and comfortable, Egypt Air wishes you a pleasant flight.
So thank you very much. Can I deny it? The scenery for this flight will be mainly desert and sea. Yes, indeed. So a lot of desert.
Did you hear my last transmission? NILE bird 1123.
But we go also above the sea for a little part.
Roger, Nile Bird 112
So I'm not clear. So it what do we do? Landing lights on. Takeoff lights, strobe can go on. So all the lights are on. And then we can continue taxi. But I will not get clearance because I'm already too far. Why I need to turn here? So we have a little issue here. Keep on. Well, hello there. Welcome to the stream and to the chat, mate. Hope you are doing fine. And I'm a little bit struggling here to see where I need to go. It's this way. Can I deny it? How do you get these arrows for taxiing? I have the big blue arrows from Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yes, There is also a free download for it on the site that you all know. I don't know if it's still available because there were some issues with yeah, someone made it and someone remade it, you know. They had some issues with each other, so I'm not sure if it's still there, but you need to check, and you can have it in different sizes, a big size, very small one, and this one, and then you need to install it, but I'm not sure anymore where I need to install it, because it's I don't think it's just in the community folder. There is somewhere else, but I think there is a thing in the description. So actually I needed to take the taxiway because the ribbons were not facing in the right direction, so we will take here. Maybe we get some clearance as well. So what I'm doing is not allowed now, but I have still no clearance and I cannot manipulate everything, so we will do that manually.
Yanbu Tower now bird 112 ready for departure to the north at runway 10.
Keep on, you're doing fine, lovely, okay, lovely, very nice, mate. So I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and I can rest and enjoy. Maybe a lot of people are in holidays, so in the summer vacation, at least here in Belgium. And so we have no co-pilot normally.
Cleared for takeoff runway 10.
She do the talking, but not today. So we are ready for departure, and then we can put the clock on, and then everything is set, I believe. So here we go. So today we fly with the joystick. So 149 we need to reach, so 140 V1 rotate, and there we go. Positive rate of climb, gear up. And then we can put on our autopilot. And we can look outside. So we leave the airport here. We make a big turn, and then we go straight to Egypt. So we reduce power. And I've always a problem with my levers, it's not synchronized.
Yanbu Tower now bird 1123 frequency change.
Also flaps up. And I'm okay, here we are. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to find the correct position for the two levers, but we are good. So brake fan can come off as well. Canadianite, nice livery. Yes, I think it's a very nice livery, very special. As you can see, very nice done. So 5,500 feet, and then we climb to 36,000 feet. And so I'm here again, and then I pushed something wrong. Alright.
أطفأ الآن كابتن الطائرة إشارة ربط الأحزمة. يمكنكم الآن فك الأحزمة والتحرك بأمان داخل الطائرة.
The captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. You
I
may now
didn't do
take off
that.
your seatbelt.
Okay, I will turn it off, then they are happy. So lights off.
السيدات والسادة على متن رحلة مصر للطيران. طاقم الضيافة بدأ الآن في تقديم الوجبة الساخنة المخصصة لكل الركاب. يمكنكم الاختيار بين نوعين من الوجبات، الدجاج أو اللحم. برجاء فتح منضدة الطعام الخاصة بكم ووضع المقعد في مكانه الطبيعي لتسهيل خدمتكم. شكرا.
We are now serving our in-flight cuisine. Could you please extend your tray table and lift your seats to the upright position?
Canada night serving meals now. Yes, indeed. Indeed. And cheers. So I can show you again a Navigrav as well. So we will fly over the sea now until we reach Egypt. And we have still that clapping sound when we go from the inside to the outside. You need to hear that. It's always a clapping sound. So meantime we are at 14,000 feet. We can put that on standard. And then we have a that's the first time I have. Okay, that's just because I put it on standard, I believe. Alright. No problem. 16,000 feet after 6 minutes. And then we go into program, and then we actually put here our destination airport in, and that's Hector Echo Bravo Alpha. We put that here, and then we can see how many nautical miles we need to go. So 578 nautical miles to go. And then we have a decent flight for today, 1 hour and 34 minutes. I'll try to keep it around that, otherwise sometimes it gets too long. So we keep it at 1 hour 30-40 minutes, something like that, and sometimes it can be a little bit more. For the flight for tomorrow, the destination is unknown yet, because we don't know where we're flying to, because we use on-air company manager. Maybe after the stream I will decide where we go to for tomorrow, so it's actually a last minute call. The only thing what is for sure is that we depart in Algeria, and that's our departure airport, and that's for sure, but our destination we don't know yet. So 20,000 feet. So it's a very special livery for today. Never saw that before. The very first time I see it. But something special. So what I can say about this company, NILE Air, is it's from Egypt, and it started operations in March 2011. So the base main hub is Cairo International. It has 5 aircraft, and the average age is 15.2 years old. Canadian night, all Egyptian landmarks are there. Okay, I didn't check it out yet, so it will, I believe, my first time that I fly there, I believe. So I'm not so familiar with that, but we'll see. So the fleet of this company is they have 3 Airbus A320s. It are all the 200 version, and they have also 2 Airbus A321, also the 200 version. So they have 5 planes in total, and that's the company where we're flying with today. So it's a small company, but with a nice livery. So once we are over the sea, then we will search for all the landmarks. So then we can see what we can catch. Also last week, I believe it was, Flava Wire showed some pictures of the A380 and some pictures of the cockpit. So looks very promising. I saw also pictures of the A350, I believe, or no, what is it? Which one? I need to search for it. Actually, a Bluebird simulations and just flight showed pictures of the Boeing 757. That was it. Also looking very promising. And then also, I said it already, PMDG will probably release the 737-600 later this week. They're facing some little issues, and depending on how fast I can solve it, they will also release then the plane. So, but I cannot say exactly when it will be. So for all the people that are interested in the 737-600, well, you will get it very soon. In the meantime, we are at 27, almost 28,000 feet. It will take some time before we reach our cruising altitude because we are pretty heavy. So, and still 535 nautical miles to go. And someone didn't close my door properly, so excuse me for 1 second. So I will close my door, otherwise it's making too much noise. So for this first part, we're flying over the sea, so we don't see that much from the outside. So we can talk about something else. Last week I was actually asking to the viewers which plane they like to see, and it was actually about the Fokker 28, I believe, or 27, what is it, and or the Fokker 70/100. So the most people voted for the F-28. So I was a bit surprised because that's the older one, and I saw some pictures of it from the cabin, and the cabin looks actually very nice. If you compare it with the 146, it's a big upgrade actually. The cabin looks much better on picture. So actually I'm really excited for the Fokker 70 and 100, because that's a newer model, so I like more that. But I don't think that we will see it this year. I think it will be for next year. I hope I'm wrong. So meantime, I show you Navigraph again. So we are halfway the sea. And then we see that we are at 34,000 feet, 2,000 feet ago. And then we can check also our flight plan. So if we after go to 3,000 feet, it will be okay. We had also a message. We go to Atsu. Normally I needed to do that already, but we received a message here, a load sheet, and we accept. So PAX 125 plus, is that 5 or 6? 6. Alright. Canadianite PMDG Boeing 737-700 has been updated to version 3.0.29. A big update. Yes, I already updated that one. I didn't test it out yet, I didn't check what's new, but I believe there will be another update as well later this week. That's what I believe, or what I saw on a message, if I understand it correctly, together with the release of the 737-600. So but I will see when we fly the PMDG. So tomorrow not, Wednesday also not, Thursday not, so it will be Friday when we fly the 737. So then we fly in from Orlando, Florida to Georgetown in the Cayman Islands. So that's for Friday with the 737-700. So after 20 minutes we are at almost 36,000 feet, so we are cruising. So we have a tailwind of 11 knots, ground speed 472. Lions, hello, welcome to the stream and to the chat. Hope you are doing fine and that you had a wonderful weekend. So welcome. Canadianite, did you fly the PMDG already with a new update? Because I didn't, and I also don't know what changed actually. Canadianite, not yet. Okay, no problem. So the release date actually for the 737-800 will be mid-August for now. It's always it always can change, but for now it will be around mid-August. So, and they're also working on the weather radar, and that will come after sim update 10. So for the next update for the 700 from PMDG, it will also get the new LNAV module that will be also available in the 600 series. So when the 600 series launch, it will be also updated for the 700. So yep, these are the new things that are coming for the PMDG. It only gets better. So, and navigator again. So here we are. So we see some land there, and on the other side as well. Night and night, these updates include a broad range of items from texture and graphical improvements to advanced logical improvements such as alternate gear extension. Oh, okay, very nice. Yeah, I saw something. There was in the cockpit they changed some texture. I didn't see that in the plane, but just reading that. So yep. Sim with Elliot. So Elliot, welcome to the stream. Hello, mate. So how are you? Hope you are doing fine and that you had also a wonderful weekend. And how was your flight with the Cessna 152? Elliot, the 737-600 next week and the 737-800 mid-August. Yes, indeed. So normally I think it's this week, you know, the 600, if I'm not wrong, or maybe next week. Elliot, the flight is tomorrow. Oh, okay, nice. So enjoy tomorrow, mate. Enjoy. Elliot, you watched the video yesterday, which was last week. Okay. I didn't see the video, I just was reading an article, so... Elliot, can you give me a 2-hour flight suggestion in Europe for the 737-700? 2 hours. Let me think. Elliot, you watched pilots.videos. 2 hours or less. I know actually one flight that is 1 hour and 40 minutes around that, and that's Brussels Budapest. That's 1 hour and 40 minutes around that. But the other times I don't know, really sure exactly, but that's the only flight that I really know. What airline? Brussels Airlines. Or if you depart from Charleroi, so Brussels South in Belgium, the real flight from there is with Ryanair to Budapest. So yeah, Ryanair leaves from Brussels South, that's Charleroi, that's another airport. That's for Ryanair, and if you want to fly with Brussels Airlines, then it's from Zaventem, so Brussels National, or you call that, to Budapest. That's with Brussels Airlines. So Brussels Airport. So you have two choices to depart actually in Belgium. One is with Ryanair and the other one is with Brussels Airlines. Maybe also with Wizz Air, but that also will also be from Brussels South. Night NZEE to NZQN is a good route. I don't know the codes out of my head, but so Elliot, Brussels South Charleroi Airport for Ryanair. Yes, that's the one. That's for Ryanair. That's a real route. I took that many times. So that's 1 hour and 40 minutes. So we go back to our cabin. We have no alarms, that's a good sign. Elliot, have you got the Brussels Airport payware? Well, I have a payware version of Brussels Airlines, and that was actually offered me from Magic Booster. So, but it's not the one from Aerosoft, it's the other one. Don't remember the name exactly, but it's also a nice airport. Good night, Auckland, Queenstown, both in New Zealand. Oh, okay. Queenstown. I think we flew last week to Queenstown or from Queenstown. Elliot, are you going to get the 737-600 or the 737-800 or both? That's a good question. That's a good question. I like to have both, of course, but yeah, we have the 737-700, and that's the plane that is sitting between those two. So yeah, do we need the 600 and do we need the 800? So I'm still thinking about it, what I will do. It's tempting, it's really tempting, but I don't know. The night, 1 hour and 50 minutes of flight time. All right. And then Elliot, you will probably get the 800 first, and then maybe the 600. Well, I want to see what the actually differences are with the 600 and the 700 and the 800, because I believe they are pretty much the same. Will there be cargo variants, or I think in the 600 yes, but in the 800 I don't know. So it's a bit difficult to decide what we will see. It will be a last minute call, I believe. Elliot, you were at the Farnborough air show. Oh yeah, we flew last week there as well, and then I saw also that there was a air show. So how was it? And did you put it on a camera, on video? Did you record something? Elliot, you saw the A350 and the 737 MAX 10. Oh, nice. And you recorded the A350. Yeah. Well, the A350 is a plane where I was, the last time I was flying, that was the one where I was flying in. It was the A350. The 737 MAX 10, nope, I didn't see it yet. And you saw the 737 MAX 10 departing in Iceland. Oh, nice. Well, but I didn't see it yet, the 10. The MAX 8 I saw already, but the 10 not yet. Elliot, so I didn't see it do the air show, but I watched it depart, okay, and it was fantastic. All right, yeah, I can believe that. It's always nice. Very new plane. We will see that maybe next year as well in the simulator here, because PMDG told that they will, after the next generation series, that they will work on the 777, and after that the MAX will come, the MAX 8 and the MAX 9, I believe it was, not sure. Elliot, the A350 is stunning. Yeah, it's a nice aircraft. So yeah, I flew in it, and of course, if you are inside a plane, it's all a bit familiar, all the planes. So Elliot, a beautiful landing as well. Oh, nice. But you have it on video, so that's nice. So I hope you will upload it, no? So we can enjoy as well. Elliot, you were thinking Brussels to Montpellier. Oh, to France. Okay. Elliot, I will send it to you on Discord, and you can play it on your stream if you want. Okay, thank you very much, mate. Thank you much. Elliot, after Brussels to Budapest, have you seen a British Aerospace 146 in real life? As far as I remember, no. Maybe I was in one, but my very first flight, I was 11 years old or something, or 12. I remember the flight itself, but I don't remember the plane I was flying. And it was a very short flight. It was in Belgium, and Belgium is not big, so it was actually from the middle of Belgium to the seaside, or from the seaside to the middle of Belgium. I don't remember exactly, and I also don't know the plane I was flying in. So maybe it was the 146, but I don't remember, cannot say. But other than that, all the other planes I was flying in was not the 146, and I also didn't see it after that. So there's a little chance that I was flying in it, but I don't think so. And then I'm zooming in on the wrong things. So you have not, well, don't have much the chance anymore to fly in the 146 because there are not many companies anymore that flying it, especially in Europe. So yeah. So in the meantime, we are flying for 39 minutes. We still need to do, let me check, where was it, program, here it is, 336 nautical miles. We are cruising at 36,000 feet and we have a crosswind of 10 knots. Elliot, you sent the videos to me as a link. You should be able to open them or something on Discord. Okay, I will check it out. In the meantime, we have a nice scenery. Discord, let me see. And there is also a check and navigraph. So welcome to Egypt. So we are already in Egypt. Oops. And why I cannot do that? So we will try to look at Elliot is recordings. I will put it on the screen. So this is the Airbus A350. Very nice. Great. Ooh, very nice. Elliot, you can also call me Kai. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Thank you, Kai. Sean, hello, Witterballs and chat. Hey, Sean, how are you doing, mate? Hope you are doing well and that you had also a wonderful weekend. So, welcome to the stream and chat, mate. So, now that was the first part. Now we go check the second part. So you also sent the landing. Well, I'm downloading, and then we will show that as well. Sean, I see you have abandoned the fly-by-wire. Well, no, mate. No. So here we have the landing of the A350. I will come to that in a second. So this is the landing of the A350 from Kai. So Kai, did you record that with your phone? Because the image is very nice. So anyway, thank you for sharing the flight of the A350. So thank you very much. So and now I need to say something to Sean. Sean, tomorrow we have a flight with the 146 from Just Flight, and then we have Thursday. No, Wednesday we have the Headwind A330. So wait, tomorrow we are Tuesday, there's a 146. Wednesday is the Headwind A330, and then the day after we fly the fly-by-wire A320. And so I didn't abandon the A320. It's just the flights that were coming, and I follow actually because we have the option to fly the Neo and the older one. And so if the company has only the older one, then we fly the older one, and if the company has also the Neo or only the Neo, then we fly the Neo, so the fly-by-wire. But yep, so this week we fly for sure the fly-by-wire. So, and I'm still try to do as many different planes as possible, but sometimes it's not possible, and even we have sometimes streams, two streams after each other with the same plane, so it's but I will not forget the fly-by-wire because it's a very nice plane. I know that many people love it, and also me, and I don't want to let it rest in a corner and never fly with it anymore. But yeah, as soon as we have the chance, then we fly it. And this week we have the chance. Elliot, everyone is saying the quality. Yes, on my phone. Thanks for showing it. Well, yeah, it's on your phone. It's a very nice quality. It's very nice. Thank you very much, mate. Elliot, another streamer called Nabil Games or Nabil Games played the A350 in his streams and said the quality is very good. I didn't have my Nikon D3500 with me, but the footage would be too shaky and the ND filter got wet. Oh, okay. Well, I never recorded anything with my phone. If I go plane spotting or something, then I take my Panasonic Lumix with me, the G80 or the G85, depending on what region you are. The same camera, but with another name, depending on the region. So mostly I take that with me with a standard lens or with the video lens, because I have a special video lens for it as well. So actually the perfect one for Brussels airport, for a runway 25 left, not for a 25 right. So we have some beautiful scenery as well. So today we saw the PMDG 737-700 and also the Airbus A350, the real one, thanks to Elliot or Kai or K. How I need to pronounce that exactly, because I'm always afraid that I will pronounce something wrong. So, and then later this week we have the fly-by-wire, so we will call the fly-by-wire now Sean, because he loves that plane and I love the sound of that plane. Really, it's the best sounding plane I think in the simulator. Elliot, I'm excited for the 600 and the 800, the way you said it's perfect. Okay, very well. Sean, yep. Well, it's your plane from now. But yeah, I will never forget that plane, you know. Also the headwind. There are not so many updates for it, or as frequent as for the fly-by-wire. The fly-by-wire is every day, but yeah, the people work very hard on it, and yeah, we cannot forget that plane. But of course, after time there will be so many planes, and if we need to change every stream, then it will take some time when we make the circle round, you know. So there are more and more planes coming. I was also checking your hint from last week, but I run in some issues. So you were talking about the CJ4, the Cessna, and I was checking that out, but yeah, I'm not completely familiar with it. So actually I wanted to do maybe a Sunday stream, or yeah, put it somewhere, the planet streams, but I tried it and there were some things were not completely clear for me yet. So I need to figure it out, and maybe we can do soon a flight with it. So I did a landing with it. It was a high-speed landing, but it was a butter one. It was a very soft landing, but it was at a pretty high speed. So we go back to the cockpit. After 52 minutes we see that we have 235 nautical miles to go. We have a crosswind of 8 knots, so that's yep. Sean, maybe it's not old enough for you. Maybe. Well, that's not completely true, because I was talking in the beginning of the stream about the Fokker 28 or 27 or what is that from Just Flight that will come out soon. But I also announced the Fokker 70 and 100. And that is actually a newer plane than the 28, the F-28. And I like more the 70 and the 100. Sean, actually it's quite old. Well, it's not that old I believe, but maybe from the 80s, no? I believe it's something from the 80s. Well, actually it was launched in 1989. Yes. Is that actually the I'm looking for it, but yeah, maybe that's the wrong one. No. Let's see. I will before I say something more, I will just make sure. So yeah, let me check. So the first flight was in April 1991, but it was launched in 1989. So and that's it. So yeah, pretty old. It's not as old as me. So 210 nautical miles to go. But it's actually a nice plane, and before when Microsoft Flight Simulator was out, it's just in the beginning, and when it was out I was flying it one time with a friend, my friend from Italy, and we were flying together from airport to airport. I don't remember where it was, so that was actually my very first flight with it, and it was nice. But in the meantime it's already 2 years ago and that I was flying it, and it's with the working title, or what is it called. And so yeah, still I need to learn some things about it, and when I'm confident with it and I know the most of it, then we can do a stream with it. Elliot, you flew to Barcelona today. Landing was 154, I think, from Heathrow. So 154, you think? So you flew from Heathrow. Oh, all right, nice. So Heathrow, Barcelona. Very nice. And the 154 is not bad. It's actually pretty good. I hope I can do that as well. So yeah, you think it was 154. Well, anyway, it will be around that, and numbers like that are pretty good. So it was with the FENIX A320. So I have some things on my arm. Maybe it gives me some luck. And Sean is also interested in watches. So well, today I'm wearing this one. You think you floated a bit, Elliot, or Kai? Yeah. Well, a little bit is not a problem. If you make a soft landing, it's okay. We will see today how you don't need to land a FENIX A320. Elliot, do you have the auto throttle mapped to a button or on your joystick or something that you can turn it off from your joystick instead of clicking on the panel itself? Because I was looking for it today, I didn't find it. I don't know how I can map it. Sean, nice. Maybe you need a pilot watch too. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. No, not maybe. Yes, I need one. Elliot, your landings are great. Yours were like 60. I think you saw one stream 40 times in a row or something, because that was only one stream that I had around 60, and that was with British Aerospace, I believe it was. But my last landing with the FENIX was not good. The one before it was okay. But the last one with the FENIX was not okay. Also with the PMDG was not okay. Usually above 200. But the numbers are not everything. It's the way you land. If you see the replay, you can tell on the replay if it's okay or not. Elliot, I'm looking in my settings for you. Give me a second. Okay, thank you very much, mate. Because I was checking it and I didn't find it. Also looking at the internet, some other people have the same problem, but it's not working for me. So 170 nautical miles to go. We put it a bit further, and we can look outside as well, and then we just need to keep an eye on it, and then we can start our descent very soon. And then I also need to find our destination airport. I think it will be a runway 32 left, where we need to land. But I'm not sure. Meantime, I'll also show you a navigraph, and you see that we are coming pretty close. And then we check the cockpit, because we are turning, and that is planned. So 30 nautical miles to go before we start our descent. and I will already turn this down to 3000 feet, and that goes very quick. Alright. Elliot, I have my throttle buttons set to ARM auto throttle. Alright, I didn't see that. So you have the TCA Airbus, so I have an auto throttle button on the side of the throttle button. On the side of the throttle, okay. But you can assign to any button, okay. I will try it, but I just need to find it where I can change it. Sean, from one experienced guy to a less experienced guy, what would you say is the key to happiness? The key to happiness is healed, no? Healed. In control settings, type the name ARM auto throttle. Okay, so we will just do that very quick and see that we can do that. And so we go to search by name, and then we put ARM. Auto, do we see auto throttle or auto throttle? It's this one. Then select an input or start scanning, and there we go. We'll validate. Okay, and resume. There we go. Alright, it's working. So Elliot, Kai, thank you very much, mate. Oh. And there goes my stream. I hope I'm still alive. So, Sean, thanks Elliot. I think that's the answer I was looking for. Alright. Sean, I think the button that you assigned was already in use. Yes, it is in use. It is in, or it was still in use for the auto throttle. Yes. So I mapped it twice. Now it will work for this plane, but also for the 737 as well, because I mapped it for the 737, the same button, but it didn't work for this one. So now it works also for this one, so I use just the same button to disconnect. Elliot, remove it from auto throttle disconnect and try it. It may work better. I have nothing on auto throttle disconnect. Well, I have the same button on that map, but it's working fine now. As you can see, it's working fine. After I will check it with the PMDG as well, and also with the fly-by-wire. if everything works with the same setting what you just gave me now, then I can delete the other one. But it's working for now, so I will just check it with the PMDG and the flabber wire, the headwind, and then I can delete the auto throttle disconnect. So I don't know what's going on, but on my screen I lost my stream, and so I hope you just hear me and see me. Kai, okay, but if you have issues, just leave it on arm auto throttle. Okay. Well, we will see what it gives. If it also works for the other planes, I can delete the other one. But I'm already happy that it's working for this plane now. So very happy, and thank you very much. So meantime, I'm trying to locate the airport, and of course I forgot already. With all the talking, there we go. Too late. All right. So 1 hour and 10 minutes we are flying, and now we need to dive to our airport because we are too late. Hope we can catch it. In the meantime, I'm looking for the airport that we need. But it's still not in that list. So, destination data, what we see. 24 degrees, and we will put that in on the performance page. And next phase, temperature 24. We put that in QNH 1005. The wind is 310 slash 05, so wind speed is 5 knots. So we need more drag as well. And there we go, more drag, and we are at 31,000 feet, and we need to 3,400 feet a minute. Hope we can catch it. Sean, have you ever been to Egypt in real life? And nope, I didn't go there yet. Elliot, always be here to help, or at least try to help. Well, thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate it. If I can help you, I'll also try to do that. But sometimes you're a bit smarter than me, or mostly. So did I put my auto brakes on? Oh, I don't remember that. So 28,000 feet. We have our speed brakes on, as you can see. So Sean, in Egypt I was never before. If I have ever the chance, I will go, of course, but it's not my country on the top of my list. There are other countries, but yeah, I like to visit every country, but the US is also on my list. Like Vietnam, Japan, Korea, so a lot of Asian countries I like to visit as well. So yep. Sean, I will first and check again our airport, and I still don't see it really. And then at the last moment I need to change my runway. HEBA, is that the one that we need? Let me see. HEBA, yes, that is the one. Full stop landing.
Arab Tower now bird 112380 miles southeast flight level 230 to land.
Now bird 11234 Arab Tower. QNH 29
So runway 32 left, that's the one that we planned. So that's very good. We are lucky today.
Make straight in runway 32 left now.
So Sean, can you tell us where you have been? Well, I was in Holland, in Belgium of course, in Germany, France, Spain, Switzerland, Austria, what other countries, in Hungary, Italy, and then also in Malta, in the Philippines, in Doha, I think that's a bit everything. Did I forget something? Probably I forgot something, but there's also the places where I was the most. Also Dubai, I was Thailand. Let me think. I think that's a bit of everything. Elliot, yeah, I'm excited, Sean. First holiday by plane for me over 3 years, I think. Oh, alright, nice. Sean, what about the island in the Caribbean that you like a lot, like Aruba? Well, as a kid, I wanted to go to Aruba, but yeah, maybe one day. But as a kid, I was looking at a program on TV, and it was about Aruba. And yeah, it was a very, it looked like a very nice place. And some comedian from Holland was living there, or still living there. So yeah, they showed his place and stuff. It's actually a very nice. That island was Aruba. But also Saba is very beautiful. It's a very small island, but it's also a very nice. So if I go to Aruba, I also try to do Saba, and it's a challenging airport, to land. Elliot, it was you missed the message I put above, which is already thing. Oh yeah, I was already think so. Elliot, you are going to Canada this summer on the A380. Whoa, from Heathrow. And when the fly-by-wire A380 comes out, you will fly that route first. Copy and paste low. I'll put it in chat again. Okay. Well, yeah, I probably missed. Sometimes it happens that I miss a message. And we are not with much now, so there are not so many people in chat. So. And even then I miss a message, so my excuse for that. So sometimes if you see streamers with 200 people that are chatting all the time, well, it's difficult to hold it up with all the messages, but yeah, here it also can happen that I miss one. Elliot, don't worry. Thank you very much, mate. So in the meantime, we are at 13,000 feet. And we can put it on this. No, it goes back to standard. So, okay. Elliot, the more messages, the more to talk about. Indeed, indeed. I like it. So, let's say we don't need to talk all the time or only about planes. We can talk about many other things, as long as it's not about politics, but for the rest we can talk a lot. And holidays, and yeah, sometimes holidays go together with planes, you know. So if you go to Canada with a A380, I'm planning to go to Asia for, yeah, I don't know exactly when, but I'm looking around. And I've also the option to fly the A380. So yeah, which one I will take, which flight, with what company, because some companies fly with the 777, other companies with the A350, and then I think it was Etihad that flies the A380. So yeah, we'll see. Are you going to pre-record content when you are away? Not sure. I've also not yet planned anything to go. It all depends on the ticket prices, and I also need to see with the school of my son. Because if I go, it's for 1 month, and the longest holiday besides the summer holiday is actually 2 weeks for my son. So that is a bit an issue, and in the summer months it's good weather here, but it's very bad weather in the Philippines where I want to go. There are a lot of typhoons and storms and stuff like that at that time, so I think it's a bit risky to go there. And so I prefer to go in December with Christmas and New Year. So, but then my son has only 2 weeks off from school, so that's a bit the problem. So then he needs to be sick for 2 weeks. So I try to put on the lights. It's not working pretty good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please remain seated until the captain switches off the fasten seatbelt sign.
Alright. So why don't go that to always go to standard, really. Alright, so we are at 8,800 feet and we are preparing for a landing. So everything is set. Brake fans we will set as well. After 1 hour and 23 minutes flying, we will arm the spoilers. We have a message, and then we get that again. So we need to go to standard again. I don't know why. So Sean, you will stand in for me. Already covered a beard. Ordered a beard. Okay, nice one. Very nice, Sean. So, but yeah, it's actually a good thing where you're thinking about, because I'm away for 1 month. So yeah, that's I cannot stream then for 1 month. But yeah, maybe you can prepare some things as well. And of course, if I go with the plane, then I also try to make some a video about the planes flying there, and you know, a bit of everything, so I can post that after. Sean, where do you say you were going? Well, normally we go to the Philippines. And the first week we will be in Negros, and an island called Negros in the Philippines. And then we go to Baguio. Your subcompact is here. He knows the place. Baguio. It's on the hills. It's also a dangerous airport. It was closed for commercial use, but it's reopened now. So yeah, it's a bit cooler there. It's not so hot than in Manila and other places in the Philippines. So in Baguio, it's actually a higher place, so it's much cooler there. So it's very nice. Sean, sounds fun, mate. Yes, it is. It's actually a beautiful country. So we will reduce our speed before I forget. And we will land yeah, I think I need to land pretty fast because we were very heavy. So I believe we need to land pretty fast. So we'll try 150 for now. Sean, everyone is going on vacation soon, and then there is me. Well, I didn't say soon, because the ticket prices are so expensive at this moment. Also depending on what time what time of the year you go. So yeah, waiting and see for the best moment. There are also other things that I'm planning, so yeah, we will see. There is no hurry. That's one thing. George, hello, Videobles, so late, but here. Yeah, thank you very much to join us, and I hope you are doing fine, mate. That you also had a wonderful weekend. So yeah, we are almost at our destination. So welcome, welcome. So we are almost at 3,000 feet. We are at flaps 1. So we go to flaps 2. And I still need to slow down. And then we make our last turn. And then do we see the airport somewhere? Not yet, I think. So I will put the recording on as well before I forget. So there we go. Et voila. So I will try the approach button. And then this is so sensitive. And then we go to 2,000 feet. We go to flaps 3. And do we have a visual for the runway? There we have it. So landing gear down. Alright, landing gear is going down. So, and we have a different indicator, it seems. So we go to flaps full. So 150 is, it seems to be okay that we land. So, yes. Elliot, I will be in Canada when the 737-800 release, so I will have to wait till back. Oh, so you go around mid-August. Alright. And for how long you go? So 2,200 feet. I will prepare for landing. I hope I forgot nothing and that we can have a decent landing today. For once, please. So after 1 hour and 31 minutes, so we are perfectly on time because planet was 1 hour and 34 minutes. And I think it starts to rain here. So I hope it will not rain inside on my electricity because the window is open and I'm just landing at this moment. Okay, we will see how it will work with the auto throttle disconnect. We are sure that it works now. So Elliot, what day that I guess that 600 will come? I think Thursday. Sean, 156. That's your landing rating, or mine landing rating. Thank you very much, mate. So almost 1,000 feet. Elliot. 228. Okay, thank you. So 1,000 feet, and then I take control. Okay. So there we go. So for now we are okay, just a little bit high, so we correct that. A bit low now. fully concentrated and we are too much to the
100, 50, 30, 20, retard, 5,
so there we go. Put on the brakes. Sean, you didn't sound too confident in your score. No, no, because there was one more thing I needed to check, and that was the same thing as in the 737. So yeah, and it happened when I turned off the auto throttle. The engine starts to speed up again, so I needed to reduce
سيدتي أسعد الله أوقاتكم. كابتن الطائرة
throttle.
يحييكم. لقد وصلنا بحمد الله وسلامته إلى مطار الوصول.
سيدتي وسادتي، نيابة عن كابتن الطائرة وطاقم الملاحة والضيافة، نشكركم على اختياركم السفر مع مصر للطيران، ونتمنى أن نلتقي بكم مجددا من خلال رحلاتنا.
Okay, I need to go there just straight.
نحييكم علما بأن مطار الوصول توجد به أسواق حرة تحتوي العديد من الهدايا والمستلزمات المتنوعة التي ستحوز رضاكم بمشيئة الله. شكرا.
Good night, your
Ladies and gentlemen, we
best
have just
landing
landed.
ever. Okay,
Please remain seated
thank you
with your
very much,
seatbelt
mate.
fastened until the seatbelt sign has been switched off. When you leave the aircraft, make sure you take all your belongings with you. On behalf of the captain and the crew, we would like to say goodbye, and we hope to meet on board this flight. Thank you.
So, Night and Night said, your best landing ever. Elliot, when you disconnect auto throttle, make sure throttle is set to idle. Yes, that was, I was nervous about that because I didn't know what it will do. Like in the 737, you need to do that as well. So my last landing, I think it was, I needed to fly to go around because of that, and then the second time I forgot it again. So yeah, but now I know what I need to do, what to expect, and all right. Sean, brilliant, thank you very much, mate, thank you very much.
121.9er, now bird 112
So I don't know what the score was, but it felt okay, the landing. Maybe the nose a bit high, we will see. Elliot, when you land next time, put your throttle to idle. Yeah, well, from the moment I disconnected, it started to power up again, so I needed to put it in idle. So I was actually waiting for that to happen, because I was thinking from, yeah, maybe that can happen. So yeah. And do not disconnect auto throttle. Oh, why not? Night 180. Okay, so that's a pretty good landing. My best landing was actually with a 146 last week, and then we had something around 60. But that was last week with the 146. George, a great landing, or is, if I pronounce that incorrect, let me know, because I just see George, depending from what country you are and how you pronounce it, or Jorg. Sean, okay, and good night, guys. Sean, thanks for watching, like always. I really appreciate it, and have a wonderful afternoon. Enjoy your dinner, and hope to see you very soon again. And don't forget, this week we have your flight, your plane. Where I need to park here? I'm fucking it up. Alright, I think we need to go there. Elliot, have a nice evening at Sean. So we will park here. We will fuck up everything a little bit here. George, yeah, I will show you the replay once we get parked in a decent way. Oh. So why power so up so hard? Alright, so we'll park here. Everything is set. Parking brake set. Elliot, I think for me the auto throttle connects when I put my thrust levers to idle automatically. Oh, okay. I will try that next time. So this is our airport. That's what we will do. First we do a quick view of the airport. Standard airport comes with the simulator, no freeware, no payware available for as far as I know. As you can see, not much to see, then sand, and a lot of missing things, as you can see. So I'm very sorry for that. Wish the airports were better today, but yeah, it is what it is. So we go back to the airplane and then we do our landing again. Et voila. So here we are. And then we go to replay. Let me check the replay. There we go. So stop recording and then we play. So this is the replay of the landing. We'll just wait a second to load everything, and then we can go fast forward. Now we don't use flaps. I will put also the flaps out because I've retracted. And this is a reset of the plane, so you can see that the flaps are coming out. So, but it felt like a decent landing, so very happy with that. After my previous landings with this plane, it was not always a success, but today it was. It's so weird that there is some green here, and then from there around the airport it's nothing green anymore, so that's pretty weird. So we are almost there. So here we go down a little bit more, a little bit faster. Elliot, you're great. Keep up the streams. Thank you very much, mate. And you too, of course. So you're great too, and also thank you for your help. So Night and Night today helped me a lot. Also Elliot or Kai helped me a lot today, so I really appreciate that. So thank you very much, guys, really. So here's the landing. Right. So we will see that once again. And then we also see it from the inside, so we can feel how it feels like for the passengers. So it was a very fluent, yeah, I'm very happy with that, with this. So now we see it from the inside. Let me check. So, in meantime, I can tell you that we have a flight tomorrow with a just flight 146-300, the British Aerospace. Here the engines powered up again, but it was not really an issue this time. So this is our landing. Oh, pretty good. So tomorrow the British Aerospace 146-300, and we leave in Algeria. The destination I don't know yet. Still need to see that on Air Company. So I will do that after the stream or tomorrow. From the moment I know it, I will put it in the title. I will not change the thumbnail, but you will see it in the title. So that's the flight for tomorrow, and then Wednesday we fly the Headwind A330, and then after it will be the fly-by-wire, and after that it will be the PMDG again, and so maybe another PMDG, who knows. But for tomorrow, the 146-300 from Just Flight, my favorite plane actually. Last week we had a nice landing from around 60 something. So we try to do the same, yeah, tomorrow. But just the location where we need to fly to is not known yet. So Elliot, the British Aerospace 146-300, indeed. So also maybe next week or the week after, we will do just a regular rail flight with a British Aerospace 146, because I found something that we can use for the real flight, real life flight on the 146. So we will see what we can do about that. So for now, the flight is over, the stream is almost done. So I wish everyone a wonderful evening, wonderful afternoon, wonderful night, and have a great day tomorrow. Elliot, a lot of people will watch your stream if you get the 737-600 as soon as it is released. Well, I also thought that about the 700, yeah, the 700, but that was not the case, because that's one of yeah, the poor streams actually. Also the FENIX was not so good. The most views I got with the like the Headwind, fly-by-wire, and the 146. Good night and good night. Yeah, good night for you, and thanks for joining. Have a wonderful night, and hope to see you very soon again. So also Elliot, have a wonderful night, mate, and yep, we'll hope to see you very soon as well. And thanks for your help. Also night, thanks for your help as well. I really appreciate it. So George, also for you, have a wonderful evening and night, and hope to see you as well as soon as possible. Elliot, see you, mate. Great stream as always. Thank you very much, mate. So to everyone, great evening, great night, and have a wonderful Tuesday tomorrow. All right. So until tomorrow for the next stream, I wish you everyone the best. See you very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.